Something. All right, everybody, how you doing? We got the semifinals here, and what a semifinals it is. Hawken rocking the NShadow Shadow Realm clan tag on the Ice Cream Man, Ymir. I'm so pumped. Oh, look at him. He's showing off. He knows. He's a crowd favorite right now, given the skin. You can't not be. And that goes a long way in this tournament. Crowd points basically fuel the wins of everyone who's ever won. Suspension on the Moose. Doing it for Canada. Let me hear it for him. Both of these guys are the best because they actually paused to let us get into this game at its very beginning because I had missing cursor glitch and things could have gone horribly awry. I think this is when they paused for us. Fast forward, fast forward, fast forward. Through the pause. Why does it not, like, just register to skip the pause on its own? Right? I don't understand that. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Good. Okay, no. Good. Alright, so Hawken rocking the Vamp Shroud with the 4 mana pots, which many criticized me for. It's good in certain matchups. You don't need it when you have, like, Death's Toll or a god that can handle himself, but Ymir is mana hungry. Dude, look at this guy. He's already popping a mana pot. He needs that shit. He's hungry. Suspension, not rocking it, and also with an interesting build that I haven't seen in this game mode. I see it in Conquest quite a little bit, just rushing the Devil Glove straight away. I don't know if it's the best option into a Ymir, I gotta say, because going, you know, boots is so crucial. Having that early mobility against Ymir, very, very important. Especially someone like Chiron. If Chiron gets frozen out of his 3, I'm going to go nuts. But we can't show any bias here, as much as I love Ymir. And Hawken, of course. I love Suspension. And Suspension is a man that has come a long way. It's not true. He's been a pretty consistently strong player. But he's lately been doing it up even bigger. And he took out Quake to get here, which is no easy task. Showed excellence on the Zhang Kui. And has always played pretty unorthodox god pool. Chiron being actually one of the stronger gods, you know, based on my tier list, allowed in this tournament. And one that we have not seen yet. I'm not sure if he's been banned out or... I don't think many people play him, you know? He's not like a popular god in general, especially in... How you doing, Sugar Shane? How's everybody doing in chat? Now look at Suspension's mana problems. Maybe if you have 4 mana pots, this wouldn't be happening. Whereas you have our boy Hawken sitting pretty. If he needs another mana pot, he uses it. And he's definitely going to be able to use those mana pots after he backs for his boots even. Because he still continues to have mana problems as he goes on. He sounds so much like Scooby-Doo in this skin, right? Right here! That was not a good impression of it, but... you know what I mean. See, if that was me, I feel like I would have ulted Hawken right there just to get him to stay and piss him off. But you probably want to save that ult. What Suspension can do is use his ult to CC immune Hawken's freeze. I think that will be a big play. Because the ult from Chiron is not that strong. You know, it makes a big difference if it's obviously kind of like used like a Neath ult to secure the kill. But in general, it's not great in the neutral. It slows you down completely. Later on, you know, you're going to be doing a lot more by actually just boxing with your basics. Hawken, not using the wall. Okay, finally using the wall. Not going the Bancroft start. Hawken's not going to be able to have the explosive early game that Ymir can have with that item. But really, Suspension's probably not going to give him that opportunity either way. He's trying to wall off that dash, but nah, unfortunately, walls it just a little off there. Ooh. Break. That one was pretty good, right? But yeah, to give it to one of these guys in this matchup, I'm not too sure. Ymir's got a pretty decent chance given that he can wall off that dash. That's a big strength for him. Cupid is one of his like hardest matchups in my opinion, and he has a dash that you can wall off. Difference with Cupid and Chiron is the, the Cupid ultimate, and that's probably the biggest part, is just so strong against Ymir at just completely stopping him in his tracks and setting up for so many additional autos for Cupid as the game goes on. Once he can confirm, like 3-4 autos off of that ultimate onto Ymir, since he's got Executioner and stuff, he stacks that XE passive. He really starts laying into Ymir, and you can't allow the ADC to start stacking autos on you like that in that position. Oh, interesting. Didn't want to go for him. Decided to go for the wave. I love that one so much. I love the skin. Hope you guys love the skin, because if you don't, you might as well leave right the fuck now. All right, so beads picked up by suspension. Respecting the Ymir freeze. Can also beads away from the ultimate in some clutch positions to stop, just kind of throw off the Ymir's timing, make him think that you're going to be in it till the edge of it, because every Ymir is waiting for you to be right at the edge of the ultimate before he, makes it explode. And if you pop the beads right before that and you just kind of glide out of it because you're no longer slowed by the ultimate itself, then yeah, it can definitely work out for you. But so far, suspension with this Devil Rush, no boots, has been it's been working out. He's been playing it safe, he's been playing it back like he needs to. And Hawken, didn't go for the Bancroft start. So in this position, I don't know, maybe the Bancrofts would have been better. I've been trying to go it more myself, more and more, but Vamp Shroud's such a great option. Now he's picking up the... oh, wow, he actually got that? I assumed it went to Hawken. It looked like it did clearly there, but it actually was sniped out by suspension there. Really unfortunate for Hawken that he used his ult for it and everything and didn't come away with it. Yeah, Chiron still being an ADC will be, a thorn in Ymir's side as the game goes on, regardless of, his a little bit of lackluster late game. Oh, wow, beads popped there. I don't know if he had enough to actually kill him. His 2 is already down, and he doesn't have an ult, so suspension a little early on the beads there, and, Hawken will definitely benefit from that. He went into pen boots, not cooldown, so he gets a little bit of a stronger early game for him. He's going to go into breastplate, so he'll get the cooldown there. It's unfortunate because early cooldown is so good on Ymir, but you also need that damage. You don't hit it hard enough with the cooldown boots. Oh yeah, I mean, I frag hunters with Ymir, but that's me, you know what I'm saying? No, it's extremely hard. And you have to rely a lot on misplay from the enemy. He's not picking up that blow for whatever reason. I'm not sure why. He's very low on mana too. He just does not like mana very much. I was wrong about him. He picked up the 4 mana pots just as a joke. This guy hates mana. He thinks there was those red beads around him. He thinks that's the red buff. That's what happened. So we see XE, what's most likely going to be XE, hovered here, or not hovered, but, built into by suspension. My terminology is all off today. I'm not even casting the right game anymore. So much damage, but the problem is the kill secure. Now, I think if he had Blink earlier on, that would probably be the difference. If he didn't have Bancrofts but had Blink, maybe he didn't need the burst from Bancrofts but needs the Blink, because after the 3 is used, oh, this is going to be really tough. Oh, never mind. It's just going to be fucking dead. Forgot the Bancrofts was finished there, and wow, what an explosive kill. Just literally exploded him. Yeah, so maybe the earlier Blink would have let him start his lead even sooner. He never really had to use the shell, so it definitely could have. But he's got it now. He picks up the first kill, and this is a good look for the Ymir. Hawkins definitely pulled this character out a couple times before. I know Hatmaster must be pissed right now. Because everyone bans out his Ymir. He doesn't get to play it. I was thinking of implementing a rule where you can't ban Ymir, but it just doesn't make sense. He wants to play on a Smurf. Generally, it's not accepted. People would catch on, too, though, after, like, one match. It's the thing. So I don't know if it would even be worth his time. But yeah, nobody, you know, expects the Ymir from the average, not the average player, but from, you know, their average opponent, whoever they're going to be going up against otherwise. And he is a very strong pick into certain gods. Especially in these, you know, lower tier tournaments. But this is S- and below, to be honest. Like, not where you would imagine Ymir would shine, but he still can. Especially, you know, with some outplay and some of that Ymir magic. My throat is killing me. Like, it feels like it's closing up on me. And right after this tournament, I'm gonna go die. Holy crap, this damage. Maybe if Hawken could have ulted there and CC immune the knockback. Oh, never mind. He's got a plan of his own. That was beautifully aegis. Just in time. The slowdown is done with. And will the final auto find it? Oh, but the shell! He's done it! And he gets the Bancrofts. Very, very smart counterplay from Hawken there. That's a scary position to be in. And so unfortunate for suspension. He probably thought he had the clutch turnaround, right? Then shell. Just, Shell, man. The ultimate buzzkill. You think you're styling on somebody, and then all of a fucking sudden you go from your highest heights to just the lowest lows. Alright, suspension picking up, or not picking up I should say, because, no, he's picking this up, yeah. Picking up the Bull Demon King. Very smart play. I talked about this a lot, and so few people do it, but you'll really notice a lot of the better players recognize and do this in that exact spot. After the tower is taken and the enemy is, you know, like they're feeling good and they've gotten their, they're going back to get their buffs and everything. You just, like, in that time, go and rush the Bull Demon. And you can take it down. It's not going to allow you to aggress onto their tower in most instances because you're so behind, but it's going to allow you to stop them from getting it, and that will, you know, give you more time to come online. And that's what's really important at this stage in the game. So negating it from the enemy players' list of, you know, options. Especially as, like, a Ymir who needs to try to win this before the ADC really fully comes online. Hawkins looking for another blink here. He really is. I'm keeping my eyes on suspension. He knows. He sees him there. He's a giant ice cream man. But he blinks anyway. Will the wall come through? It does! Oh, just not enough. What a shame. However, the creeps are up and he won't, I don't know, be able to take a couple swings at it. He's doing a lot, though. He's looking to go back in. Oof. That is the best feel with Ymir, when you have this kind of lead and you can do that. Just keep turning. I think staying here might not be the right idea, though. This could be bad. Especially once he gets the tower on him here. It's going to be a lot of damage, and you're going to have an ultimate to deal with. Oh, but the shell. All right. Cute. Definitely worth in that position to take down the Phoenix. I completely forgot about the shell. Like we all do. Then it comes out. And it ruins days. I think suspension was definitely thinking it was just over for for Hawken there. But look at this, a big, you know, tower immediately taken there, strength of the ADC, and the fact that he had an extra wave with him that Hawken was not able to take down while he sieged that Phoenix. So it's not without consequence, but still a great, you know, a lengthy timer on that Phoenix's respawn. He's got a lot of room to work with here. Hawken hitting level 18 here. Suspension is still sitting at 16. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna wake up with a fever. I know it's one of those throat pains where it's like, shit. That guy in the mall that was coughing all over my phone really did fuck me. You son of a bitch. Rocky. Alright, Hawken getting the red buff. It's gonna look for, you know, what he hopes to be the final siege here. Never mind. Gonna get his Divine Ruin first, it looks. Which is a very smart option. This is actually the exact same build I would have gone and do go on Ymir against the ADCs. Divine Ruin, you know, it's so important to counter the ADC's lifesteal. Especially at this stage of the game. Completely finished Yellow Gloves. And it helps a lot with sieging at this point too. Ensuring that he has to keep backing to the well and not just healing. Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's gonna, you know, that's gonna stop him for a little while now. Hawken definitely blew an opportunity there. And it'll result in quite a bit of bot time for Suspension. Unless Suspension, you know, over-aggresses here. It's definitely possible, but 3 is going to be in play. He's going to... Hawken's trying to stay... Oh, that was smart ult by Suspension. Hawken's staying around for as long as he can for this Phoenix to come up. Great wall. Smart of him, he's trying to get, yeah, within range to freeze Suspension if he gets too close, but... Oh, wow. Cute. This could be tricky. Will he be able to make out in time? Yes, he will. Ooh. That Ymir wall lasts so long. If you instantly back after you use it, he's really lucky his Suspension's 1 didn't come up. But yeah, that's all he had, and he had already just used it, so... There was no way he could have gotten him through that wall. Yeah, the fully leveled wall, or actually this isn't, yeah it is, it's exactly fully leveled. The 20th point will, or you know, yeah, 20th point will go into the ultimate. So yeah, that's the max leveled wall, and just, yeah. I forget the exact time on it, let's check it. It is 6 seconds, and a back is how long again? I think 5 seconds? I think that's why it works out. It might be like 5.5 seconds for a back. No, I feel like it's less than that. Maybe it's like 4. Is it 4 seconds? 4.5. I'm going. Alright, it is 5 seconds. Okay, yeah. Alright, I had it right on the first time. I'm good. So yeah, he's got an extra second there. So if he does it, you know, immediately afterward. Doesn't even have to be that immediate. He can spare a couple frames, but I don't know if this is the play. He's gonna do a little bit of damage. Oh wow, he's not gonna, if he doesn't die, sure. If he just gets away with that. That's rough for Suspension. He needs to find the kill in that position, and he just couldn't. He didn't want to chase him down. Hawken had Blink available still, and you know, if he turns sight and hits you with that freeze, you're done for. I'm surprised to see he went to Bulwark. You rarely see that anymore. Usually Shoguns. Or even Genjis, but almost always on the ADCs, Shoguns or Pestilence for the Bancrofts. But in this position, I probably would have gone Shoguns. But Bulwark, you know, Bulwark, the shield is always strong. So it's always very useful. The only reason I would say I shade the Shoguns is because he doesn't have much attack speed, and it's as Chiron too. Chiron is, what the hell? You saw that? Phantom? Alright. But anyway, yeah, as Chiron, you don't have much attack speed. Look at him, he really doesn't have anything right now, especially that he went into Brawlers. Why he went into Brawlers, I have no idea. Just for the Bancrofts. That's not gonna... Yeah, nah, that's not what he's looking for right now. He needs to get the stronger ADC build online, you know, that core ADC build. The only reason you want to avoid Bancrofts at all, or not Brawlers at all costs. And Hawken, wow, right before dying there, actually able to take it out with that fully charged ultimate there. Time for more toppings. GG.